our dream home in the making here in Bee Cove on Fontana Lake. We're less than 2 months into this new floating cabin build. It's been amazing to see this thing come together so efficiently. If you're just joining us, welcome aboard. As always, you can find a playlist with all of our videos on the build from the planning stages up to today in the description below. Last week, we managed to knock out the wall paneling, trim, and most of the caulking, checking another huge box off our list. This week, we made our way to the floors. Luckily, we also had a phenomenal helper with us to get the walls and trim painted as well. It feels like every single week our progress transforms this floating house and gets it looking more and more like a home, but I really felt like that was never more true than this week. I cannot wait to catch y'all up to speed on how it's looking today. Okay, I've just finished vacuuming up here and now it is time to get to sanding. The wood is already quite smooth, but we've got all these like stamps and black spots and stuff that just need to be sanded out because we're gonna do a pretty light stain. Okay, I like it. Looks a lot better. Time to stain. So satisfying. Okay. Alright. Love how that looks with the beams. After that, I rinsed and repeated the process on the underside of the loft floor, aka the bedroom ceiling. I may or may not have spilled the stain everywhere, which is another great example of why you ought not install floors until walls and ceilings are truly finished. All I have to say about that is be glad y'all got the time-lapse version. In the meantime, Brandon installed all of our recessed ceiling lights. I go supervise, of course. Oh, you little sawdusty bear. Oh, it's because you've been helping. You're such a good helper, yes. Oh, I so have to pee. That's one thing that sucks. I really cannot wait to get our toilet and also our loft stairs because just, yeah, those things will make life easier. Look at that, you guys. I swear that is a framed painting. We've got a pretty serious haul here. It's been accumulating that we've got to take to the dump, but this boat doesn't work. The motor doesn't work currently, so we're towing it. I spy. Who gave you this? Dave Edwards? Smoky Mountain Dave? Wow, 2 weeks in a row. You've just been treated. You ask and you shall receive, huh? That was a headache. Finally got her out though. Now drive her up to the dump and unload. Oh, one quick change of plans. I know last week at the end of the video I had mentioned that we were going to do our waterline installation this week. Well, we went and we bought all the stuff that was necessary to do it, and then the very next day one of our neighbors, their water line broke, and so we just wound up lending them everything that we had just bought because they really needed it fixed like that day, whereas we're able to wait a week or two. We'll have to push the waterline installation off till next week.
Who'd I hire this week?
Yep.
Well, technically, if you hire somebody, you gotta be paying them. So I recruited.
You've recruited. Okay, who'd you recruit this week?
Thelma by God Jones.
Thelma by God Jones. She comes bearing gifts.
Yes.
Oh, look at it. Oh, cannot wait to show them that.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Oh my. Look at that.
That's gonna look nice.
You did a great job getting the patina off. That looks so much better than the picture we saw.
Look, I didn't take it off because some people like some.
So the backstory on this awesome sink is we had found it on Facebook Marketplace. Actually, Brandon's mom did, in Birmingham. She lives in Alabama. And it came out of like a $2 million house, and I guess they'd, you know, it had patinaed a little bit, and instead of putting the work in, they were just like, oh, we'll replace it. So they sold it for like $350 or something on Facebook Marketplace, and I guarantee you that's like a $1,500 sink. Hammered copper. That is what you call a statement piece right there.
I think it looks really good.
How is that, Uncle? Look at her.
It's coming along.
Right there. She's going crazy. This is cool. You like it?
Yes, I do. I do.
Just got it.
It looks good, but they were so good.
So I just got off work, came home and changed, and heading over to the house now, and it's about 1 p.m. So Brandon and his mom have been working all day. So I'm excited to see their progress. There she is, Miss America. Oh, that already is just a huge difference. Just seeing like,
and that's just the first coat.
just like not seeing the trim as much.
And then that's primer on it, and then it'll turn white.
That's
But
primer?
This only has one coat on the wall, so I'm fixing to start all around. And your bedroom has one coat on the wall.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Look, doesn't it look better?
It does, yeah. Like that
Yeah.
over there versus
Yeah, look at it.
that. I love it.
Jericho's supposed to be on his way bringing the board.
The barnwood?
Yeah.
Oh, good. I'm so excited about the octagonal window. Like,
Look,
there
how
might have
much
been a
better.
couple little gaps in there, but you're not going to be able to tell it once we paint with all that talk. It's going to look perfect.
It's gonna be perfect.
Overhead ceiling stain, round 2. Brandon comes by his work ethic, honestly, that's for sure. Yes. Do you want to help paint? You got a natural born brush with your tail there, huh? Yeah. Yeah, when you look at that seam, it's like that almost looks gray or something.
But look how white it is.
But yeah, then you just look at it in a whole wall and it's like,
White.
it's just totally white. Thelma was just saying that a softer white like that hides imperfections, whereas this super bright white will show everything. It is crazy just looking at those seams versus those. It's looking good. I love this little nook. I can't wait. I cannot wait for what this is gonna be.
Well, when do you want this barnwood up?
Right now.
Got us some locally sourced barn wood. That's some character right there.
Yes. All right, that's the one that'll go there.
What?
Yeah, it's rough looking like barnwood.
I love how it
They
looks.
are real finished.
It doesn't have to be perfect. Rustic. What was that word you told us? The Japanese word?
Wabi-sabi.
It's wabi-sabi. It's
everything.
perfectly imperfect.
Yeah.
Beauty and imperfection. That's what it is. I love it.
Wabi-sabi.
Wabi-sabi up in here.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, it looks great. A bunch of old ass wood after I did all this other nice pretty wood.
I am just obsessed with it. I think that looks so good. I mean, I love how it doesn't exactly match and it's different and has some character. I love that. All right, I like this so much. And we didn't think about this originally, but I want it up there too. And then the 2 lofts, our little mini loft, and the big loft will kind of match. Miss Bear, what do you think about our barnwood? Yes.
42 3/4.
If we have enough of this barnwood, we'll use it to, just like this on the top, to trim out the loft as well.
What is so good about it? It's the rustic compared to the real finish.
Brandon's got all of the trim. We did have enough to do a little trim up there. And now here.
You did great, baby. I am ecstatic about it. I am super excited.
I just feel great. It's really coming together. Good morning. Guess where we are headed?
Back to Lowe's again.
Oh. I have to admit to you guys, almost every time we go to Lowe's, we indulge in our favorite guilty pleasure, Bohangles. We eat so healthy at the house, we really do, but this is like our splurge, our favorite thing. I feel so bad for those of you who live where there's no Bojangles. You're missing out. And fun fact, this was my first job back when I was in school, working at a Bojangles. We have been on a journey with this flooring. If you've followed us for a while, you know we freaking love this SmartCore stuff. It's the best. And we had thought that this color would be a good look with our beams, but when we saw it in person, we were like, no, absolutely not. It looks, I don't know how else to say it other than cheap. So we found some other colors. Blue Ridge Pine. We liked this one.
If you're in a high moisture area, it's just nothing to do. Hello, Akita.
So the SmartCore is the better color.
SmartCore is your best way to go.
All
I guess
right.
we're going with Blue Ridge Pine.
We don't like to claim we're experts in a lot of things, but knowing whether certain products are truly waterproof or not is definitely an area of our expertise. This stuff is the real deal. After 2 years of having it in our current house, we've never had a single issue with moisture or a single scratch from Ico's claws. Thelma had finished painting one half of the house, so we went ahead and started prepping that side of the house for flooring as she moved on to the other side. I love how some of these little kind of almost speckled areas look like trout, do they not? Or am I just a total lake rat? That right there is a rainbow trout if I've ever seen one. In a floating house, it's only fitting to have floating floors too, right? In this sense, floating of course just means that the boards aren't glued down. So the last time we installed these, we found that using the weight of the boxes of remaining flooring to keep the first few runs in place was a big help.
One thing, when I grow up, I don't want to be a floor.
Growing up's no fun.
No, but sailors don't have to grow up. That's why I want to be a sailor.
Exactly. This little corner of the house is basically a finished product preview because we got the wall paint mostly done and the trim and floor and everything looks good.
The barnwood.
We're chipping away at the bedroom now. Look at that. Look how beautiful.
Would you like to tell our YouTube friends how you got to be such a good painter?
I'm not really sure of that myself.
Oodles of experience.
It's like doing it over and over and over.
But you went to school for it, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
But that was more specialty painting. Like,
This is just basic.
this is just basic.
So you could do this in your sleep. Well, I reckon we could have painted it, but it would probably taken 3 times as long, and I would have had to have tape everywhere. I could not be freehanding it like that. Just the prep work alone would have taken forever.
With Brandon making super speedy progress on the flooring, I went ahead and pre-painted most of our baseboard trim so that first thing tomorrow we could go ahead and check flooring off our list.
End of the day.
End of the day.
Files rolling in. We're gonna have to run.
Let there be light. It's raining today and it's kind of dark and dreary, and here in the bedroom you can't really see when we're working on stuff very well. Joe, we got a light.
Look how pretty the walls are.
Yeah. With Aiko's blessing, we went ahead and got to work. So each one of these pieces has a little lip to it like this, and it fits under the next one. Same thing on this end. I just kind of step on it to even it out. And you beat it in there. What pro tips would you give somebody doing SmartCore floor?
You go left to right. You lock it in. You put this cheap tool that they sell you on here that bends. And then you beat it together. Man, once you get it going, it works fine. You need little spacers on the wall. They sell them, but if you cut your own, you save money and you can just do whatever with it. Throw a spacer party. But really, you need a helper to hand you the pieces. Baby.
I'm on it.
Then you're not up and down, up and down. Up and down! But you get you some old man knee pads. You just take that, slide it down it, use your square to keep your straight edge. Score it. And then put that right on your board edge. Hit it.
I thought kids were supposed to do the free labor for the parents. I don't know how we worked out this deal.
I think it got reversed.
About it's done.
How do you think it looks?
I think it looks amazing.
Check it out if you can see it under all of our mess. Beautiful. Miss Thelma hard at work as always. The final touch, of course, was our baseboard trim. After trimming out and caulking the entire rest of the house, this last little push just felt like breezing through the finish line. Love got me in here, love got me out. All right, we got most of our baseboards in, all the wood that we had for trim. So this can give us at least a good idea of what our finished product will look like as far as wall, ceiling, floor, the basics goes. Woohoo! I like it.
I love the whole thing. I just think that we've done a great job, and the barnwood is my favorite part of this week. I mean, we've made a lot of progress. The floor looks great, the walls look great, but I just cannot believe
It's just a finishing.
how much I love that
It's
barnwood.
a finishing touch.
I think a cheers is in order after all.
Yay! We got it.
Cheers! Great job, everybody. I can't believe how much progress we made.
We did.
Also, a big cheers to you guys, and especially all these folks here who have, supported our channel recently. That means so much to us and really does help motivate me to keep these videos going, because I'm so thrilled that y'all are enjoying the journey. So, thank you. We will see you guys next week.